about a year. I understand that Rick Marsh has asked her to come back into this area. Suzie Tanner is actually from Surrey, British Columbia, and she is going to be the referee in this match. And you're looking at Tom Justice. Tom Justice from Seattle, Washington, in his first year of professional wrestling. 190-pounder, and guess who he's up against? 270-pound Moose Morowski. Moose Morowski from Amarillo, Texas. And Verne Siebert is in there. I don't know what's going on, but Verne was asking whether, in fact, Suzie Tanner did have a referee's license. And she certainly does. She's been doing it for about a year. Now, she's not been doing it in this area. She has been down in the United States, but she is an accredited referee. And for whatever reason, Verne Siebert is very upset about that. But Moose Morowski says, well, don't worry about that. He's going up against Tom Justice. This should be quite a match. Suzie Tanner, the referee. 10-minute time limit in this match. Moose Morowski and Tom Justice. Now, again, there's a tremendous weight difference between these two. Morowski at 270 pounds, Justice at 190 pounds. And don't forget that Tom Justice is in his first year of professional wrestling. Moose Morowski is one of the most experienced wrestlers that you'll find in the wrestling circuit. And Morowski having a complaint saying, tell him to wrestle. Suzie Tanner says, no, everything is just fine, thank you. Here's Justice again. Tom Justice has his hands full with Morowski, but he's staying in there. Now, apparently, I can't figure out what's going on here, but Siebert says that Justice has got grease on the body. And she checked him out, says, no way. Oh, that one hurt. Tom Justice took one of those hard right hands from Moose Morowski. And here's Morowski putting him into the ropes. And Tom Justice out on the apron. Moose Morowski with that hard, I was going to say hard right hand, but actually that hard right elbow. And Justice pulling him back into the ring. Now, I don't think that Tom Justice has got much of an opportunity around to work strength with Moose Morowski. If he's going to get into this thing, he's going to have to do it the other way around. He's going to have to work on the basis of using some smarts against Morowski. And there goes Justice right out of the ropes. Tom Justice down on the concrete, and there's a bit of an argument going on between Suzie Tanner and Moose Morowski in the ring. Tom Justice certainly felt that as he came down hard on the concrete. Referee Suzie Tanner and Moose Morowski had some words going on there. Well, there goes Tom Justice right up and over. And now it looks like Morowski is. He's choking him. Choking Tom Justice. And Morowski saying, why don't you mind your own business? And he's just not prepared to accept a woman referee. Suzie Tanner actually doing a pretty creditable job of watching Morowski in this one. Picks up Justice, drops him. Now, Justice has had matches with Moose Morowski before, and it's a pretty tough contest when a guy's got to take that kind of abuse. But Tom Justice is a very game fellow to get in there. We had a big 11-man battle royal on All-Star Wrestling a couple of weeks back, and it was amazing. Tom Justice was in that battle royal, and he stuck in there for quite a while. I think Justice is counting his teeth after getting that from Morowski. Morowski drops him out of the ropes. Justice again getting choked. And Morowski stepping on his head. You can probably see Siebert saying, hurt him, hurt him. I don't know why he'd want to. I'm quite sure that Morowski would have not too much of a problem with Tom Justice. There's no reason to hurt him. Trying to keep control of this. And again, Tom Justice Seems to be feeling something at the side of his cheek. Well, he felt that one at the side of the cheek as well. And Morowski getting told to stop the hair pulling. So in fairness, he doesn't pick him up by the hair this time. Gets him by the jaw. Tom Justice, as Morowski is just stretching him out. And the referee asking whether Tom Justice is going to concede at that point, and he says, no, sir, he's going to stay in there. Uh-oh, Morowski looks mean, has a shoulder breaker on Justice. That's it. It's all over. Moose Morowski over Tom Justice. Moose Morowski over Tom Justice. And, of course, Verne Siebert very happy about that one. We'll get a chance to get up to ringside, have a word with Morowski about this. Moose Morowski has fought Tom Justice before. It's not the first time around, but as in this match and the last time, he had no problem with Tom Justice. That's to be expected.
You people know that my army is getting stronger. My wrestling ability is getting stronger. My stable is getting stronger.
You're not even wrestling anymore.
I don't know if I really do need to. These people, occasionally they'll need a wrestling lesson for someone like perhaps Tom Justice or someone of this caliber. They give them a little wrestling lesson. Well, everyone knows that Moose Morowski can give a lot of wrestling lessons. Everybody wants to join my army, especially Sonny Myers, but he's a little bit loony. You know what I call him? Moony Myers, because he's always looking up at the moon.
I understand he's been getting a little therapy lately. I don't know whether that's got any effect on him or not.
Carl, the match has been signed. A cage match. Sergeant Al Tomko and Moose Morowski for the Canadian Heavyweight Championship match. Well, I want to tell you something, Tomko. I don't care whether it's in Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vancouver. It don't make no difference to me because I'll be there. I was the first one to have a cage match in British Columbia. We drew the biggest crowd in the history of professional wrestling here. I was the first one to have a cage match in Japan, and I can prove it. And I won that match against Kimura. I was the first one to have a cage match in Australia against Terry Funk, and I beat him. Tomko, I'm the master at cage matches right here. You're looking at the best general in the ring when it comes to cage matches, because the more steel you put around that ring, the better I like it, because I love pain. The more pain you inflict on my body, the stronger I'll get, Tomko. It's a one-fall match. You can't run from me like a dog, like you did the last time, and stole my belt. I will beat you fair and square. There's going to be a lot of bones broken. There's going to be a lot of blood flying. And there's going to be a lot of stitches going to be given out after this match. Because for what I got in store for you, Tomko, no hand will take it. I will split you wide open. I will make you suffer so bad like you've never suffered in your life before. I'll make you pray that you wish you never become a professional wrestler. I will make you look like a dog.
One thing about cage matches, you know, many cage matches are to keep people in, but you don't have to keep Morowski in.
Would you want to be in a cage with Moose Morowski? He's going to rip that cage apart. He's going to tear him. There's only a man. Just listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about. He just can't wait for that cage match. Would you want to be in a cage?
No, I don't want to be in a cage with Moose Morowski. Not a chance. Not a chance. We'll be right back with more on All-Star Wrestling right after this. The Rebel Rockers will be with us.